So today topic is how to present in the first court visit whenever you are visiting the court. First of all, always know the facts of the case. So there is a case file. There's a file which has been provided by the office you are working. Always read that file. Always go through the order sheets. What are order sheets? Order sheets are the sheets which are uh, being ordered by the judge on the previous date. So always read that what has happened on the previous date, what the judge has asked you on previous date, or the judge has passed any order as such on the previous date. Always know that. Always know your fact, what you are going through, and what your contention are, what your prayer are, basically what the prayers of the petitioner, what is the prayer of the respondent. You should always know uh, you should always know what is written on the last application sheet. Whatever there's a counter affidavit, or there is any application filed by you or by the other opposite party. You should know that thoroughly. You should discuss with your senior counsel, with your associate before going to the court. If someone is busy in the office, try to connect with other associates and try to understand what you have to say when you are on the starting phase of being practicing. You don't know much about it. Try to learn lot of things from the court itself. Try never roam around in the courts. Always try to sit in a courtroom and try to listen very properly how the advocate present in a court, what it is being focused by him or her, or how the judge asks you question and how you respond. Lot of things you start learning while practicing is through the court, and you start applying the law with the current practices. Next is always read the section with the case you have, which has been connected. What's the prayer in it is, what they are asking, what you are asking for it, what's your ultimate goal it is, and how to file, what next you have to think about it. Always discuss that. I have already told you. The next very important point is, always when you are representing in a court, always take the point what the judge is saying to you. Means sometimes what happened, the judge asks you some questions or to the opposite party, and they reply, and they otherwise they give you date or pass the order. You always try to listen, because the same thing you will be telling to your counsel under whom you are practicing. This has happened, this is the next state. And sometimes you try to forget these things. It's very natural, because of lot of pressure, and you are hustling from one court or another court, or you have lot of cases which are doing on per day basis. That is why. So try to jot down the points while the judge is saying to you, or he is giving some directions, or giving the next day also. Try to do that. And the very next point, try to listen the judge very carefully. Don't be very panic. It's very comfortable. The judge is a friend of new lawyers and any lawyer, and he literally encouraged the new lawyers to participate and be better in advocacy. So don't afraid. Always be a confident, and please try to dress up professionally. Uh, and that also give a very great impact, because a judge, whenever you present in a court and you again and again present in the same court, the judge tries to remember your name. Okay, this is the advocate who present on regular basis, and when the day will come, you will start practicing. So dress nicely, talk very humbly, uh, uh, give a great gratitude to the judge, and he will help you out if you are not able to do something. Or judge is always the friend. Try to be calm, try to listen very properly, read the files. That is very basic. Read what is on the order sheets on the past previous dates, what is on the application. Once you start reading the file, you will automatically come to realize ki, okay, for example, if it's a bail application, what is all things are important, or anything. So you will the eventually it will take only 2 or 3 months. If you have a habit of reading, this will also help you out. So on the initial stage, when you are going to court visits, be very there are only 3 4 points. Be properly dressed, read the files, read the order sheet, read any application or any on previous date, any application or any reply or anything has been filed by you or the opposite party, discuss with your counsel or with your associate. Always connect your facts with the section. Try to connect with it and try to recall it. Eventually, you will start learning the sections also. And always try to talk with your associate from your age group about the law mostly, and eventually you will discover a lot of things. So this is how you prepare for the court visit, and you should not be afraid. 1 to 3 days you will be totally okay. Just it is the time which help you to go through this process. Okay, all the best.